morning, this is Bob Mason from FX Empire and welcome to the daily crypto tech review of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin and Ripple's XRP. We'll be looking at the MACDs, the moving averages, the day support, resistance and pivot levels, and the Fibonacci's. It is Friday the 30th of July. Jumping straight into Bitcoin against the US dollar and the hourly candlesticks. Mixed start to the day for Bitcoin. Going to need to see Bitcoin avoid a fall back through the pivot at 39,977 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 46,882. Going to need to see plenty of support from the broader market for Bitcoin to break out from 4,500 levels. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level and yesterday's high at 46,623 to cap any upside. In the event of an extended rally, should see Bitcoin target the 38.2% fib at 41,592. Second major resistance level sits at 41,328. Fall back through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 39,331 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Bitcoin should avoid the second major support level at 38,626. Looking at the MACDs, narrowing of the bearish histograms, and we could see a possible bullish cross coming off the back of yesterday's late recovery. So look out for a bullish cross to support upside early on. On the EMAs, the 50 has widened marginally on the 100 and the 200. Suggested further upside ahead. So key would be to avoid a fallback through the pivot at 39,977 and move back through to 4,500 levels to bring resistance levels into play. Failures to do that and support levels will be in play. Across Ethereum against the US dollar, bullish start to the morning. Going to need to Ethereum avoid the pivot at 2350 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 2433. Support from the broader market is going to be needed to break out from this morning's high, 2399.99. Barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap any upside. In the event of another breakout, should see Ethereum target 2500 levels before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 2483. A fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 2301 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ethereum should still well clear of sub 2200 levels. Second major support level 2218 should limit any downside. At the MACDs, we have a widening of the bullish histograms following yesterday's late rally and this morning's upside. So look out for a further widening to support further gains through the morning. More significantly on the EMAs, the 50s on the move, widening from the 100 and the 200, supporting further upside ahead. So key will be to avoid the pivot 2350, move through to 2,400 levels to bring resistance levels into play. Failures to do that, and support will come into play. Moving across to Litecoin against the US dollar, mixed start. Going to need to see Litecoin avoid a fall through the pivot at 140 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 144. Support's going to be needed to break out from yesterday's high, 142.97, however. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect the first major resistance level and resistance at 145 to cap any upside. In the event of a breakout, could see Litecoin target 150 before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 147. A fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 138 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Litecoin should still well clear of sub 130s. Second major support level at 134 should limit the downside. Looking at the MACDs, we have a bullish cross at the turn of the day coming off the back of yesterday's late rebound. So look out for a further widening of the bullish histograms to support further upside ahead. On the EMAs, 50s pulling away marginally from the 100 and the 200, also suggesting further upside ahead. So key would be to avoid the pivot at 140, move through to 143s to bring resistance levels into play. Failures to do that and support levels will come into play. Finally, looking at Ripple's XRP against US dollar, also a positive start. Going to need to see Ripple's XRP avoid a fallback through the pivot at 7381 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 7778. Support from the broader market is going to be needed to break out from yesterday's high, 76596. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level and resistance at 0.78 to cap any upside. In the event of a breakout, should see Ripple's XRP target 0.8 levels before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 0.8057. Fallback through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 7102 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ripple's XRP should avoid sub 0.7s. Second major support level sits at 6704. Looking at the MACDs, a marked widening of the bullish histograms at the turn of the day coming off the back of yesterday's late bullish cross. That's supporting further upside ahead. On the EMAs, also a bullish indicator with the 50 pulling away from the 100 and the 200, suggesting further upside ahead. So key, avoid a fallback through the pivot, 7381. moved through yesterday's high at 76596 to bring resistance levels into play. Failure to do that and support levels will come into play.